Hi guys, and today I'm participating in a collab started by Money Mom. Um, she started a collab and asked people to participate. So the question of the collab is, what do you do if all your emergency fund is gone and you have another emergency? So that's a hard question to answer. So imagine you have an emergency and there's no money. What do you do? So I suggest go watch her video because she gives some good points that can help somebody, but I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. So if you already had an emergency and if your emergency fund is empty, do not wait until another emergency to start reducing your expenses. I would try to, even if my emergency fund is like less than I want it to be, I still try to reduce and eliminate all the expenses unless they're like really critical. So maybe put off some purchases, like if you're planning to buy something, like let's say like a new appliance or something, but if the old one is still functional, do not buy a new one. Also buy only necessities, like if you can survive without maybe chocolate, don't buy it. If you can survive without buying a new pair of shoes or clothing, don't buy it. Stock up your emergency fund because this is more important. Yeah, and try to go without things if possible. Without, like, anybody can survive without eating out. Anybody can survive without maybe cable. Try to reduce whatever you're consuming, like even the cost of food, cost of utilities, cost of gas. Like, don't drive places unless it's like really critical for you earning money or something like that. But if you just got another emergency and your emergency fund doesn't have any money in it, you can't get through it just by like reducing your expenses like right now. I mean, you're still gonna have bills that needs to be paid right away, and even if you save some money, that might not be enough to cover that emergency, like a medical emergency or some kind of critical repair, like if your roof is leaking or something. So like you have to get money right away. And how do you get money right away? You might have to go into debt, but if you do, try to make sure it doesn't cost you a lot in interest and fees. I never had to do that, but I had some like close people to me who had to do it, and they opened 0% credit, 0% interest credit card, which is good for 12 months. So, but you have to be like a really responsible person to use it and pay it off before that promotional period expires. So that could save you in an emergency and not cost you anything. But I'm sure a lot of people who follow Dave Ramsey can say like, oh, she's suggesting that people go into debt. I'm not really saying like you have to go into debt and pay interest, but the only thing I don't like about debt is that it costing you interest and fees and all those things. But if it's a short term, it's better than like, what else can you do? Where else do you get money? Also, you can pick up some extra job, extra hustle, extra things. But sometimes if it's the kind of emergency you have is like a medical emergency or something, and you're not physically able to do much, there's not much you can do. As many of you might know, right now we are living off of our emergency funds because my husband got sick and he doesn't work right now, and he's not making any income, and I'm not making a lot. I'm only making $500 a month, so which is like not a lot even to pay your mortgage. So yeah, well, he is like, because he's self-employed, he is a little bit like going running some errands for his work, because he's got to finish up some projects that he started before he got sick. But because he has to hire other people and not work himself, he's not gonna make enough to like even what we have to spend in a month to barely get through. So right now we're living off our emergency funds, so that's not fun, and we're trying to reduce everything as much as possible, because it doesn't matter what kind of emergency fund you have, it's not unlimited. And plus we don't know how long he's not gonna be able to work, so we're like really saving every penny right now. And yeah, and also, even if we get through and not use up all the emergency fund, after he starts working, we're still gonna have to be like really super frugal, because we're gonna have to build it up again. So I hope you never run into a situation when you have emergency and have no funds for it, but because it's no fun. But yeah, that's the only, besides making extra money, reducing your expenses, selling something you don't need. If you have like an extra car that you're not using, that might save you, or if you have like extra some kind of thing expensive, but selling something that's only costs like $20 or something might require more hassle and other things. And if you have an emergency, if it's really an emergency, sometimes life is like you're too stressful to even deal with like making extra $10 or something. So yeah, so I hope you never have super bad emergencies, and save money while you can, and have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out the Money Mom, because she has really good suggestions that you might find useful. Bye.